Hey guys, Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury channel. How are you punters? How are you punters today? Tell me that, guys. It is a very interesting day today. You know that? It's very interesting. I got to tell you, watch market, what's going on. It's collapsing. Of course it's collapsing, man. David Khalil made a video saying he's not buying Explorers. What does that mean? Well, what it means is dealers are just taking it. They can't expect them to buy everything just because you want to sell. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the Rolex Explorer market at all. Doesn't mean anything. It just means he's just being cautious. The market's been in free fall, and you've got to make sure you don't spend all your money on stock. You got to sell. It's businesses are buying and selling. So I'm not really that concerned. Glenn Loom, how are you, my Loom?
Hey, Archie. How are you?
What's going on?
Oh, Archie, listen, man. I beat Resident Evil 4 last night. Oh,
Wow, that's
man.
fantastic.
What an amazing game, Archie. It was really good. I was hooked. I was addicted to it. But now it's over. Now I feel empty. The game's finished.
I see. You feel empty.
Yep.
That's no good, man. We want you
It's
to
a bit
feel
like,
full.
I know,
You
it's a bit
know?
like when you finish a really good
Yeah.
TV series, you know? It's over. What do
Yeah.
you do now?
Watch market's a disaster. Have you been into crypto much yourself? Are you a crypto boy? Are you a
No,
crypto man?
not really. I'm not a serious. I may have owned a little bit here or there, but I'm not like a serious. I'm not serious about it.
Hop on
Why do you
Smash. Time
ask?
time to bring back the war room. How is your license going? Have you got the license?
Archie, it's been hard, man. It's been hard. Things have been cold where I am. It's been very cold,
Yeah,
you
it's been
know.
very cold in Brisbane. You know,
I
this
know.
morning I took my wife to work. It was 8 degrees.
Well, that's not. Well, was it windy as well, or is it not windy?
Yeah, quite
Oh, well,
chilly. Yeah.
it's the wind. That's what does it.
Yeah, it's funny that it's the wind can make a big difference. The beamer's all waxed. I washed the beamer and I waxed 2 panels, and I have with the beamer, the beamer is all in the garage with a nice cover on it, so it's staying warm.
So, you got it
Beamer.
serviced for the first time like a week or two ago or something?
Well, that was actually just an oil change for an independent because they
Uh,
doesn't need a service. They leave the interval so long now, and I don't want to do that. I want to put fresh oil into the car every 10,000 kilometers.
Archie, oh, hang on. No, never mind. You said oil, not fuel. Never mind. Forget that. Please continue.
Oh, I can't afford
Archie,
fuel. Fuel's so
Archie, these
expensive.
these gas prices. Archie, have you heard about these the lettuce prices?
$20 a lettuce. KFC has
20? I thought
dropped.
it was like 10 or 11. It's 20? Is that in Queensland? Good God. Archie, quick, go to the store now. They'll be worth $30 tomorrow. You just put it in the fridge overnight. You know, you sell it to someone else, you'll make $10. Quick.
Uh,
I'm out of here, man. I'm gonna go buy some lettuce from the store.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand what you're saying. Um, yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? What do you think?
Man, it's hard. You know, I go to KFC, they put cabbage on the burger, not lettuce. You know,
How do you feel
what are we
about
to
that?
do?
How do
Makes me feel
you
sick.
feel about that?
Bad.
You're not happy?
No, actually, everything at the store, the
Yeah.
inflation, it's going wild. The groceries very high. Man, Resident Evil 4 was so good, Archie. I think you should play it.
Yeah. Hmm. I understand what you're saying there. I just don't know whether I can agree with you. That's all.
Yeah, I know, I know. Maybe you should play Resident Evil 1 first. Maybe we'll start you with that, you know.
Yeah,
Archie, the punters are
Cloctagon.
sending
Oh, we got
money.
some. We've got punters coming. Hoff on Smash, $5. Arch, can you give us some context around the thumbnail for this stream?
Huh?
Because the thumbnail was a Mercedes SL or a watch collection. I was asking the question, what do you get? Let's face it, as an investment vehicle, watches have fallen through the floor. They're no longer the safe thing to do. Let's face it, we're headed for
I
World War
know.
III. The world is going to be over. Why don't you buy something that, like a motor vehicle, makes you have a good time? So I'm thinking, do you really want to have watches, or do you want to buy yourself a beautiful car? That's the context. So I've been doing some soul searching lately. I've been doing some really big. Do you do soul searching yourself? Do you ever do soul searching and just question, why are we here? What do I do? What's the meaning of life? What is the meaning of all of this stuff in our universe? Why are we here? Why are we here? Do you ever question the universe and ask it questions about your existence? Are you a linear being?
What?
Next super chat, Cloctagon. Cloctagon.
Hey,
£2. Seamaster 2254 is better than a sub. Change my mind. Cloctagon, £2. You know what? That's a lot of money in this world. Omega Seamaster 2254. Is that correct? 2254?
huh?
Cloctagon. That's the one he's talking about, the Seamaster. Now, you know which Seamaster he's talking about? Let me tell you. ABC is joining the stream. Hello, ABC. How are you, my friend?
Hello, Arch. Hello, Green Room.
Hey, I'm just
Hello,
going to show you
Cam.
something. This is
Yeah.
Cloctagon. Look at this.
Yeah.
He's saying, what do I think of these Omega Speedmeisters? This is the Speedmeister Cloctagon 2254. Now, these are the sword hand Seameisters.
Are they
I got to
waved
tell you
up?
something. No. These are second hand. You get them, and you know what?
No, because even the
Viking.
old Seamasters had a wave pattern. I don't think this one does it?
No, they got these sword hands, famous for the sword. You know what? These are they're very dated. They're a bit 90s. Mike the Snake. Hello, my snake. How are you, my snake?
Hey, I'm doing good, Arch.
That's fantastic, man. We love you. We've missed the snake.
Hey,
I
Mike.
just want to say this.
Hey,
I think, honestly, for the money, bang per buck, I think the Seamaster 2254, it's very, very hard to beat it.
Many Seamasters are hard to beat bang per buck wise, I've got to say.
Look, if you gave me a choice, if someone said to me, do you want the 2254 or do you want a Rolex sub? Of course I'd take the Rolex sub. However, if I had to pay for it with my moolah, my own money, I reckon this Seamaster is a biking good alternative.
My Cloctagon's saying it does have a wave dial.
this model is halfway won me back with the sword hands. If
it does, look at this wavy dial. Look, I apologize. Look
did
at
they
this.
get rid of the
Now this is an older one.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, okay.
This is
Yeah,
an
they
older
still have the
now,
helium
let's go
escape valve.
Let's go and have a look. Oh, no, it's got the helium escape valve. That's a telltale. The other thing is they did a very similar one of these in the GMT genre. Remember the GMT? They had GMT Seameisters. You
Yeah,
remember
my brother's
that?
got that.
Seameisters?
My brother's got that watch.
Fuck! Why doesn't it do that? I'm clicking here, paste, search, bring up the... Okay, there we go. Now, have a look at this guy, low to high. These are starting from 2,500 smackaroonies.
Yeah, the deal
That's
of the
from
century.
Japan.
Still though,
Yeah,
they're
some of these
they're
Japanese dealers can be
crack-
a real
they're
fucking pain
cracking
in the
deal.
ass to deal with. But look, 3.5. Look at this beautiful boxed one, 3.5 US. There's no way in the world a Submariner is 5 times as good. Sorry, I reckon these are a bargain. Cloctagon. We got Thomas G, £5. Arch, thinking about getting a pink pug. What do you think? Pull it up, Arch. Pull it. What's a pink pug?
That
What's it
dog.
called? I don't like pets you can't eat. You know that? Pets. I have no idea what a pink no. These have got a lot of health problems too. They're expensive. £15,000.
Yeah.
Get that, mate.
Forget that. Look, seriously, I reckon these are pretty damn good. By the way, you know what I've been told? Can I tell you? I had a conference call with a dealer this morning. You know what he said?
Go on.
You know how dealers say Chrono 24 is overpriced? He's saying
Okay.
Chrono 24 prices are 20 to 30% bullshit. He said he's never seen the gap between what a watch does sell for and Chrono 24. He said it's at terrible time. Chrono 24 prices, he said they've never seen the disproportion. Okay, because what he says happens is a lot of people, they need money. Okay, suddenly when the world shit itself, they need to sell their precious watch. They were never going to flip. You know, the watches they it doesn't matter about price because they were never going to sell it, and they wanted this. So
Yep.
they jump on the chrono and think, oh, it's worth this much. If I take off 10 to 15%, that's what the dealer should pay. The dealers want 30% off.
Yep.
Because chrono is over in this market. See, the whole watch market has stopped. Did you know David Cahill? You know David Cahill? You know David Cahill?
Khalil.
It's Cahill.
Okay.
I spoke to him.
That's how it's
He
pronounced.
said to me, he's not buying. He made a video not buying Explorers. That shows you how fucked the dealer market is. When a dealer's not buying Explorers, that's like a dealer.
I mean,
right?
who wants to explore it, Archie? What average consumer wants to explore?
Explorer is very popular. That's the backbone of the whole sports range in Rolex.
Yeah, but most people
not
don't
buying
care about
anymore.
sports range.
Yeah,
People care about the classic
yeah. I
range.
don't understand anything out of your mouth. You know that? The men are talking, Cam. The men are talking.
Well, they're talking fucking bullshit, Arch.
Ooh.
The men are talking. Now, the thing I wanted to say is he's not. Now, that doesn't mean Explorers are fucked. It's just meaning he's being very cautious with his money.
Well, he said he's got
That's what
20 or
happened.
5 of them or something like that. Right?
Yeah. Maldives, £1.80. Yen is tanking. Are you buying more LV from Japan? Well, they've priced them in US dollars.
I'm sorry, Arch.
That's okay. You do it again, we'll boot you again, Cam. We need to teach you manners. You're a bit of a rude fucker at times, Cam.
My bad.
Let me just say this to you. I really do think the watch market itself, I'll tell you what the biggest disaster is, Air Kings. They're absolute disaster. And also OPs. 31 mil OPs have tanked. Man, I'd
Archie, there's a problem.
What's wrong?
We're looking at that Seamaster, right? Why would I, as a potential Omega buyer, which I'm not, but what if I was?
Yeah.
If I'm someone interested in, value retention, why would I be interested in a Seamaster when, Omega have just done the whole moon swatch thing? What's not to say that next year from now, they'll release the the C swatch tanking the values
I
of,
wish they will. It's not
of
tanking the value.
Seamaster models. Why would I buy a Seamaster when that could happen?
No,
Know what I'm saying?
don't worry about that. Ed Venus G $2 boot cam. He's not sorry. Not for $2. We need a bit more. Cam, we need at least 10 to boot you. Okay, Cam.
Make it 20. Cam.
Come on,
Cam's
$20.
worth-
$20. There we go. $20.
He's
We
Let
need
me
the
say
money.
this to you. You've got to understand that does everything to increase the value of the Speedmaster. It increases the. You don't understand. That is actually not a terrible thing. That is actually a really good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Archie, no one wants to
look
buy
at it that way.
Speedmasters.
I still
Don't
like the
look at it.
Seamaster Heritage, anyways. You know, and that's totally off the radar, everybody's radar in the anyways.
I'm looking
Well-
for some investors. Do you have any investors out there who'd like to go into a business?
Cars and
Any
Chronos.
investors? There's. I'm looking at a LV business. I want to buy hard case items, and then I want to resell. Is anyone looking at putting into the business? We want to get some seed capital. Let's commence.
Well, I've got my project I'm slowly working on for you,
It's
Arch.
okay. That's okay, man. I got to tell you something, guys. Seriously, it's Maldives £1.80. Arch, try to get Cam monetized ASAP. Okay. Do you have a channel, Cam?
No.
No. What's going on? Green room. How cold is it where you live?
Man, Archie, you know where I am. It's very cold where I am, especially cold where I am. Yeah, man, it's been hard. It's, the quail's been cold. I'm trying to keep it warm, the bird. But, it's been hard, man.
Bird flu's doing the rounds again, isn't it?
Wait, how is it cold? It's literally June.
Southern Hemisphere. It's winter.
We've been having a heat wave where I'm at. I actually broke my rules and rode my duck to the store with just in my t-shirts and shorts and tennies with the helmet without all
What?
my leather. I suit up. Normally I weigh 30 more pounds than I normally do because I wear my super heavy leather jacket, a backpack on my back for spine protection, big giant boots, jeans, big giant leather gloves, a helmet, and glasses, and it's my standard suit up, and with that
You
on a
need
hot
that,
day.
Snake. You need that. If you have you come off a motorcycle the wrong way,
Oh, tell me about it. I've
man,
gone,
you
I've
got to
been off
fucking take
more
care.
than once.
The most like I looked at that Tom Cruise movie. I was in shock. The guy was riding around
No, they call
without
those
a
people
fucking.
squids.
And you know what
Archie.
happens? You come off a motorcycle without a helmet.
You're dead. Yeah, I got a friend who's
Exactly.
permanently brain
Exactly.
damaged.
100%, man. It's dangerous shit.
But anyways, I broke my rules and rode with a helmet. I'll never wear a rule ride without a helmet. But I just had to go down through 2 minutes down the street to Safeway and run back. And instead of suiting up, I just jumped on the bike and ran there and back. And boy, I felt naked as all hell. Even though I was putting it, and it was just a 2-mile jaunt, I just felt naked as all get out.
No. I understand, man.
I do
it's
not feel
shit.
good about it. And so, 99% of the time,
I
that's
understand, man.
It's dangerous anyways, just to ride, but
yeah.
But when it's 100 degrees out, I mean, Jesus.
Here we go. Cloctagon,
$7 a gallon.
£5. Oh my God! Don't even get me started on gas prices. Cloctagon, £5. I'm interested in a 39mm Explorer 214270 Mark II dial. Buy or wait a bit.
That's a great
should
watch.
I be aiming for? Help me, AC3. You know what? Cloctagon.
That's a great watch.
That's the 39mm. He's talking 39mm.
And it's the one with, is that the one with the looms on the 6 and the 9 and the 3?
Yeah, because he's mentioning different dials there.
Mark II, yeah. I like that watch. That's my favorite Explorer.
Don't get too caught up in different dials, okay? That's just silly, okay? Don't be like that. Don't be stupid, I'm just saying to you, man, don't fucking be stupid. You got to be sensible. I would seriously, I got to be totally honest with you guys. I would seriously, I'm going to say this to you. Okay. You may not like it. I would seriously be looking at, I don't know whether you're going to find that cheaper. See what's happened in this market. We've said the market's getting tougher. It doesn't mean dealers are going to be selling cheaper. Doesn't mean prices are going down. It means if you own stock and you want to sell it, they're going to pay you a shitload less. Do you
Tim, I mean,
understand that?
Yep.
Archie, you know what I saw? You know what I saw, Arch?
What did you see, man? Tell me what
I
you
saw-
saw. I'd like to know, Cam.
I saw a Panda Daytona for $30,000.
Yeah, there you go. Where did you see this, Cam? Tell me where you saw this, Cam. Tell us this,
Some
Cam. You know, I saw a elephant the other day. It had pink
dealer
ears
chat, dealer chats, Arch.
and a green polka dots. Green
Dealer
polka
chat.
dots.
Dealer chats, Arch.
Deal, but you're not a dealer.
You can
You're
get
not a
the model.
dealer. He's not a dealer. I think I can smell bullshit. Are you telling fibbies, Cammy? Is your nose feeling itchy? Or is
No.
that your ass that's feeling itchy?
It's my
Tell me
ass.
that, Cammy. Ead Atia $7 Canadian. Arch, thoughts on the new Omega CK589. Pull it up, Arch. Pull it up. Let's pull this baby up. The Omega, I love the CK859. Let's get this baby on the screen. Let's have a look at this baby. Oh my God. What do I think of this watch? I gotta tell you guys, I love it.
It's nice.
This is one of my favorite sector dials. Look at that sector
Huh.
dial.
Yeah.
You know what I
Nice
really love
watch.
is that funky strap. Look at that strap. You know how they do the cross stitch there? I
Yeah.
love that. That really honks my horn. That really honks my horn. This is like, you know, this is interesting watch. Look at the specs. It's a 39 mil. So it's not a small watch. See, this originally would have been 33 mil in the 50s or whenever this was, you know, when it's so it's actually a big look. I fucking love it. I think it's beautiful. Actually, this is one of my favorite sector dials. I got to be totally honest with you. I'm not a big, I think I've said it before, I'm not a big sector dial fan, but this actually is fucking beautiful. Would I buy one? Would I buy one? Let's see. Can we get it at a discount? Let's see what's the cheapest.
I've seen worse. I've seen
See,
a
that's
lot
the original.
worse.
Look at that. That's the original. That's the original. Right? What size? Let's have a look at this. See, this is 1930. Fuck, 1935.
Wow. See, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. I think I prefer a more modern one. Complete
I like the
38
simplicity
mils.
of it.
Okay. The only thing is, I like because the waterproofing. The new ones have look. So,
Oh, of
so
course.
let's look at a dealer. What have we got in America? Is there any American? Oh, look at this beautiful box. Look at this. Look at the beautiful. Look at the beautiful box, man. I got to tell you something. You know what? It's not cheap. I'd probably be waiting a little bit for it to going a bit softer, but I think that is absolutely beautiful. I think that's a beautiful watch. Would I buy one? Look, I've got enough watches, right? But if I, oh shit, look at the back, guys.
Wow.
Look at that coaxial. Look at
Nice.
this. Oh
Beautiful.
man.
They did
It's a
everything
good
right.
watch.
Look at that.
That's
Look
a
at that
good watch.
little buckle there. Tang buckle. It's not cheap. Like this is not cheap. This is not a cheap watch. But I love the retro flair to it. I really do love the retro. I love it. I love it. I'm in love with it. I think I'd be waiting a bit for it to come down a bit. I'd like to buy it 6.5. Okay.
I can't remember seeing very many Omegas that
CB.
have had the
You got to
work
love
done on the
Camo
backside.
Chio. Archie.
Camocchio. Camocchio. It's a play on Pinocchio and Cam.
Ah,
Oh.
Growing.
Arch, you got to love Camocchio. Yes. Thank you, Cam.
Just
Cam,
going
I
back
was
to
telling you.
Cloptigan's thing before we move
Yeah.
on. Sorry, I think that Explorer One Mark II dial is going to come down in price a bit more, not a huge amount.
No, it's not the right time. It's not the right time. The markets look. The thing is, you got to realize this: the dealers, they're not buying them. Like, so if you wanted to sell one, yeah, they would say, hey, slow down. But if you want to buy one from them, oh my God, they're not paying high prices to buy one. But when they want to sell one, they want their money back. They're not. They're not desperate enough. The dealers have been doing really well, so they're not desperate. When you see good prices is when dealers are desperate. They're not desperate.
Prices are pretty good, I'd say, Archie.
Yeah, because you were on the dealer groups. You were on Motor, weren't you, Cam?
Yeah. There's some good bargains
That's
out
right,
there.
Cam. You were on Motor. And did I tell you about the elephant? Pink ears and green polka dots.
Was Tim wearing it?
You know? So, guys, I'm just going to
But that
be a
Omega's
minute.
a good watch.
ABC, can you cover me for a minute there? Green room at
Yeah,
ABC, Mike and Cam.
Between
I
us,
just
we
got to
can
hang something up.
cover it.
I got to hang something up.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll be back.
Go for it. So yeah, I think that Omega is going to be a bit high at 8,500 US. It needs to be kind of around about the 6.5 mark before it becomes something worth considering.
But you know, I was going to mention I can't remember an Omega with that much nice work done on the backside on a see-through back. Most of them are just nice and clean and plain Jane. That one is pretty gussied up. And you don't. I can't even think of an Omega that's been gussied up that I've seen with a see-through case back. Usually, you have the movement, and that's it. It's polished or whatever. You're done deal. That one has all the coat to whatever lines and it has all the all the fancy schmancy work done to it to really make it stand out a little bit more than other Omegas that I've seen. I don't even think the Omega that I'm in love with, which is the Seamaster Heritage, I don't even think that has a clear case back. If it does, it doesn't have all that gussied up stuff. It's just got a regular old movement, that you can see moving. And so, yeah, it's one thing to point out about that new watch. Although, the dial is I've seen worse, I've seen better. I'm with Arch. I'm just not a big fan of the sector dial, but
you don't like it?
Oh, no, I didn't say that. I've seen some that I do really like, and then I've seen some that I really don't like, and that one falls right in the middle.
Okay.
The new one.
ABC.
The old one that was kind of more simple. It didn't have all the sector lines and stuff. I liked a little better. It was a little more the original old vintage one. That one appealed to me a little more. But no, I think it's a fine looking watch. There's nothing really wrong with it.
Where's your where are you from?
So ethnically, I'm Pakistani, and I've been born and brought up in England all my life.
What's the gas prices here right now?
Oh yeah, £2 a litre, not a gallon, a litre. It's brutal.
That's about the same as what I'm paying, $7 a gallon.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
America's normally cheaper for gas.
I'm paying
And
$7 a gallon here in California.
and they're trying to push electric. And I remember the guys saying yesterday how, at least for Canada, it's not the climate's not suitable for electrical because the extreme cold is going to mean you're going to have the heat on and stuff like that. So, yeah, we'll have to see how that goes over the next 10 or so years.
Yeah. Well, I know that in
Like,
other
how big
parts of
is
the
gas in
country,
California, man?
in other parts of the country, gas is much less expensive. In
How are you dealing with it out there? Is it like horrible for you
what
out there
what
in California? Having
is
to pay
what?
California gas? Is the prices that horrible out there?
Yeah, $7 a gallon.
Do you have to stop like driving and stuff?
Well, I'm riding my motorcycle now instead of my car on anything that doesn't need my car, because the bike sips gas. Doesn't use any gas.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm avoiding driving the car, even though the car doesn't get horrible mileage, but still, it's $7 a gallon, man. It's just like gold. It's like I go and I put $20 in, and I've got what, like 1.5 gallons.
This is all a
You
bit
know,
of a stitch up because when the
2
government
gallons.
lowers the price of gas, it takes something like 4 to 6 months for us to actually feel the benefit. Can you believe that?
Well, gas is 13 cents a gallon, and the rest of it's all taxes. When
Yeah,
you
that's
break it
right.
all down, like if you look at any gas station anywhere, like the gas, the actual gas price is really low, and the rest of it is just all taxes and fines and all these other things they stack on top, and you know like pollution allocations and all these other things. In California, is the probably the worst of the bunch, and so I don't think the price of gas has changed much. It's just they just keep
Yeah, but when
Maybe
you transport,
maybe this is like
up.
Biden's plan to get more EVs and make America and the world more electric, convert to
Yeah, no, I think that's a valid point. Yeah,
because that was his mission statement going into office was he wanted more a cleaner environment with more EVs.
well, what better way to
EV
push
buses,
everybody
electric
in is to
buses, and electric trucks and electric cars.
yeah,
So
but when you drive up the demand for lithium, which is what EVs are going to be reliant on, I don't know how that's going to impact the environment. But M3 Carlino, I think the American gallon's actually different from the British gallon. We say, I think it's 4.5 liters as a gallon, whereas I think it's 3.7 or 3.8 for the US gallon. As far as I remember, there is a difference, but I'm not sure exactly what. Bit of a math lesson there.
yeah, I'm not good at math.
What do you study again, Cam? Is it business, economics, something
Yeah,
like that?
I'm a business major.
Business, okay. And how many semesters have you got left?
Like 2.
2 semesters. So you'll finish probably something like what, next winter? Next end of this,
Like
no, end of middle of next year, is it?
yeah, like around this time.
Okay, okay. Oh yeah, semesters, half a year. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
I heard somewhere that like to charge your car, your electric car. Hey, it's that night. Yeah,
Hi, can you please speak English? Thank you.
somebody's got me.
Is my friend a Russian spy?
on the east, yeah, that's just how when then the sham found the girl, little other felt about much. You know, it's an air Zeus and the shell down blood be renounced out, and then the shell see yeah, so if I didn't share with yourself, believe it or not, I can speak Russian.
Yeah, it sounds like Russian.
They won't shut this whole bells in the earth, but sticking in mouse balls in the bed on the rock and the verse honey mouse to the rough bay we shin on the rock honey asking him snuff and these cross basic see if this man falls down to the we stir such mailin up Girl, man, this is so with this is not. There's more in the
Sounds a bit like Dutch, actually.
Oh, since he's doing it, it's very much. Since she's going valid self, I see him now. Just feel say about that. Nice, that's you. Her sign the name and run it out. Self-care, not the
Come on,
real
Greenham. Is our conversation really that bad?
This is the real me. Look what I can do. Shake it out. Money. Where's did I go? Money. Here for the snake. My first guy. My hero 6 the mouse driver stone be speckers hey look that night.
This is Ekans et Ekim, so that's Mike the Snake backwards.
What do you think was what? I see, yes.
No, but
Oh,
yeah,
it
that's just showing
is
that the ship
overpriced,
found
though. It's,
the girl, little other felt about
I
much.
agree.
Yeah, nice to know your Zeus and the shell down blood be renounced from that, and then the shell see yeah, so if I didn't share with yourself. Green Room's just gonna let it run till Archie gets back.
Greenham, comment, is our conversation that bad that you had to keep that going on for so long? Oh boy, that's I'm quite hurt by that shroom.
Have you guys seen the new Daytona prices?
No.
The new what prices?
What are they doing?
They've gotten fucked. Like, have you seen like what the rose gold brown dial Daytona used to go for?
What, like on bracelet or Oyster Flex?
On the bracelet.
I imagine it was probably around about what, $30,000-$40,000.
Nah, it was like $100,000.
Oh, okay.
Market.
I don't know.
And it dropped to like $60,000. I was like, damn, if you bought that thing at near $100,000,
good time with somebody.
You're fucked.
It's a good time with for somebody with a lot of money to blow.
Huh. Yeah, that's what I was saying, because people who are loaded will see that as a bargain and pick some up.
Fucking A.
But I remember Sard was saying that is the rich people that are really cautious at times of economic downturn, but I don't know.
Well, that's because they're smart, and they've gotten rich, most of them, because they know what to do with their money, and some people got rich other ways, but
I got rich off selling drugs, Mike.
Oh, nice, cool. That's one way to do it.
Yep.
I used to do it, but I broke the golden rule.
You snitched?
No, I fucking used what I sold.
Oh.
Schnauzers.
I would never snitch. Jesus Christ, man.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Archie, what the fuck took you so fucking long, man?
There's a super chat by...
It's my show, Cam. Cam, it's my show. I do whatever the fuck I feel like. Doc BBC, $2. Mike the Snake is making very good points right now.
Yeah, they played about 10 minutes of me backwards. Just 10 minutes of me straight being played backwards.
What's wrong with that Cam guy? He's a bit of a antagonist. I just had to hang the washing up quickly because got NATO, $3. Love that gussy up fancy schmousy stuff.
Fancy
Thank you.
schmancy.
I think he's quoting my
CB.
description.
Oh, we did
of
that.
the,
Okay, guys, bring the super chats back.
Come on, likes and super chats.
On.
Arch, I sent you a PayPal the other day.
So, Arch,
I
Cam,
depend on those PayPals. Those PayPals mean the world to me. Let me just say that to you. I got to tell you guys, things haven't been so good in my life there. I've had a few problems, personal and other reasons.
Arch, Cam was saying that rose gold brown dial Daytonas have gone down.
Stop. Don't believe anything he says.
100 grand to 60 grand. Come on, that's a bargain. Pick one up.
Cam, don't believe anything Cam says.
Pick one up, man. Pick one up.
I think he can be fibbing, okay? He can be fibbing. I'm sorry to tell you this. Cam isn't the most honest of it. Okay, he lies and exaggerates because he's lonely. He wants friends. We've got to give Cam love. Then he doesn't need to bullshit to have friends. Okay? Does that make sense to you guys? I made a video yesterday. What I would do.
Theory.
I made a video yesterday. What would I do if I had a huge lotto win? I know exactly what I do. It's not material goods. I just want to help other people. Speaking of helping other people, I'm just going to make a phone call. See if I can get my. I'll just see if he'll answer. Just excuse me. I'm trying to get him to do something. You know what I mean? It's been pretty bad lately. Things aren't so well. Humble Pine, $10. Humble Pine, this is Tim. Humble Pine went to restroom and left the phone on the table. Hey, how are you? How's things going? You know what might be a great idea? Why don't you come over my place and you can use my shower? Oh, who's that in the background? Hello? You at home or you somewhere else?
Is that Mimi T, do you reckon, guys? Is Arch talking to Mimi T?
Why not?
I think it's his son.
You can have a beautiful shower. And then you can wash some clothes. I'm washing some clothes. And then you can do some work for me. Are you doing something? You got people there. Is that the radio or you got people there? Hello? I'm just thinking maybe you want to come over and we could do some work this afternoon. What do you reckon?
Yeah, probably is his lad.
What happened? Okay, did you eat that chicken yesterday I brought over? How was that?
Winner in the chicken dinner.
Okay. Are you cleaning the place? Tell me that. Promise me you're cleaning a bit.
No, I'm not cleaning that much, Dad.
Man, what I'd like you to do is come over. We can do some washing. Get some more washing in bags for you. Put your underpants in that so we got clean underwear in that for you.
Yeah,
we can wash
sure.
them, and then I can go through the cleaning products. So you don't actually have to do any washing today. Why don't
I need some
Hiromi's
time
not here
powder,
today,
Dad.
but for me and you, we can do some time together. I can teach you how to do the cleaning products. I can show you some videos on YouTube. We can get you motivated for next week. What do you reckon?
Let's do it, Dad. Let's do it.
Come on, man. I'll pick you up at 12 o'clock. And we
It's a bit early for me, Dad. Come on.
Washing. We can have some lunch. And you can we can show you the cleaning products and how to clean this stuff. So for next week, you're all ready to go. What do you reckon?
I've just got a box of Tide, Dad. I think that's pretty much good enough for me. You know what I mean?
What day do you want to do that then, if it's not today?
Thursday next week.
What day?
Thursday next week.
What?
I said Thursday next week.
Okay.
Come on.
I'll
Come
bring
on,
you back
Pops.
after my show finishes, okay?
All right, no worries, Dad. Love you.
No, I'm doing the show now. I'm ringing you while the show's on because I thought I could pick you up at 12 o'clock when it finishes.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. Can I be on your show
You want
tomorrow?
to come over today?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think
Have a think
I
about
feel
it.
like,
I'll ring you back I'll ring you back at 12, okay?
yeah, I might be awake then. So yeah, sounds good.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye, Dad. Love you.
Oh, fuck, that was bad. You know, he doesn't want to do any work. Doesn't fucking want to do anything. I think I got to start spending more time with him because he's turning very lazy and procrastinatic.
What does he
It's a
enjoy
disaster.
doing that's productive and useful?
I'll be honest
What's
with you. I
he
went to
good
his
at?
cabin. It's a fucking pigsty. He could have it so beautiful. It's fucking putrid. I took him out yesterday to get some emergency food. He smelt like vomit. I said, man, what the fuck stinks? Have you washed your clothes? It's a disaster. I'll be honest with you. There's no point hiding it from you fuckers. The super chats are a disaster. There's no point hiding this shit. Why should I hide this shit? This is the industry we've become. It's a disaster. I'm trying to get him. I said to him, I got 3 things you could do. You could do lawn care. I'm going to teach him how to do lawn care, car detailing, or YouTubing. But you got to do something. You can't sit on your ass and do nothing because that doesn't work like that. Mike the Snake, help me, Mike.
Well, gee, Arch. I mean, what does he? If he were to let him, like, if you wind him up and let him go, what would he do by himself? What is he interested in?
He doesn't want to do anything. He just wants to be left alone.
Well, maybe that's.
It's a disaster. We can't do that.
Yeah,
Failure is not
I
an
know.
option, okay?
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
It's a disaster, Mike. Nothing to be sorry for. It's not your
I know.
problem.
I just feel for you.
Didn't we have this conversation like 3 months ago?
Well, we're trying to fix it. The wheels have come off the wagon, okay?
Green Room, maybe you can talk about lawn care and stuff like that. Give us some hints and tips.
Landscaping now. There's not just lawn care, but landscaping. You know, where you're taking care of entire
What's wrong
yards.
with doing a bit of work every week, getting a bit of work happening, you know?
Yeah. Do you know, maybe your son, once he's out of it, can go into social work in the future when he can impart some of his wisdom onto
You know, I just want
younger
him to do
kids.
some very basic with baby steps. You know, baby steps. We do baby steps. Before we run, we got to crawl, okay? Baby steps. Let's do baby steps. Baby steps. It worked for Dave Ramsey and so many million Americans. It can work for me. It's a disaster. Everything is a disaster. Where's Timmy gone? What's Timmy doing these days?
He's with Pine Barren, right? Or Humble Pine, one of the two. I can't
Oh,
remember.
sorry.
which.
I didn't finish reading that.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go back.
Lend NATO $3. Lend him and his friends the Beamer for the weekend. You know what?
No.
No.
Well, for starters, he doesn't have a license. He doesn't have a license. I love my BMW. I've named it, by the way. Do you want me to tell you the nickname for it? I've got a name. I named it. I'm too embarrassed to tell people. If someone super chats, I'll tell you the name for the car. Humble Pine, $10. This is Tim. Humble Pine went to the restroom and left the phone on the table. I'm sending a quick rescue super chat. I think this is the only way we'll be able to get super chats going forward. Thank you, Pine.
Oh boy.
Humble Pine. Vladi Bear, Putin, which is more fake, Mike's stories or Cam's Air King? Mike's stories are actually real.
with the exception of the one fib that I told.
Mike, don't give them bait.
Well, I know.
Don't
but
give them.
I
Doc
manned up to that. I
BBC
manned up to that.
$2.
and-
Mike the Snake is making very good points right
We've
now. Let
done
me
that
just
one.
say, okay, I know, but I want to get double.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. We got some super chats. NATO,
Maldives.
Maldives, £1.80. Give him Honda to Uber. Uber says, well, no one's using my fucking cars. Okay, let's just clarify this. I depend on that Honda to get around and do things. Okay,
What
I
about,
love my Honda.
What about scooters? Do you need a license to ride a scooter?
He'll end up killing himself. I don't want any vehicles. Okay, let's just
All
work
right,
on the
all right.
problems, baby steps. Let me tell you something interesting. Okay. Somebody was asking about some of the LV. I'm going to be listing a few pieces for sale. Okay.
No, Archie, no, you need those. No.
For what? Shroom, come on. What does he need?
Job interviews.
LV briefcases. Oh. Yeah, one job interview for each day of the week.
That's right.
Let me just say this to you, Green Room.
No, Archie, you only have 6. You need 7.
He's got to have a rest day as well. Come on. Have a heart.
Let me just say this to you. Seriously, what I'm looking at doing is I'd like to sell some stuff off. Okay. I'm going to sell some stuff off.
I think that's wise.
Yeah, I don't need so much stuff. Do you understand? Let me just say this to you. The watch market itself, it is not absolutely faked. Okay. Crypto,
It is, and you know it.
I know people have lost a lot of money in crypto. I had a friend of mine, not going to name names. He was up 400,000 Aussie. This is Aussie. Now he's down 40. Now he did actually profit take. He took a lot of
the
money
punters
out.
are sending money. The punters are sending money.
Dirk Diggler super chat.
Dirk Diggler, $2. Kick the kid out, then he will either sink or fly. Dirk Diggler. He's not actually living with me. He is already out.
Oh, Cloctagon.
Cloctagon, £5. Getting back on track. Explorer 214270. Pull it up, Arch. Give me some advice, big boy. Prices dropped a bit. Should I pull the trigger? Want big hands and loom.
And the Loom Arabics. I don't know whether you should pull the trigger just yet. It might go down another few £100. What do you reckon, Arch?
I think myself, I'd give it 6 months. I think I don't think that watch is a jinxed watch. I don't think it's necessarily a bad watch. Okay. It's not a terrible watch, but what the problem is, this is the thing you've got to realize.
Mm-hmm.
People haven't gotten desperate enough. Okay. So let's call it up. Lolex 214270. Let's call this up, Cloctagon. And realistically, it's a 10 US. I'd be waiting. I think I'd be waiting a little bit. I think these prices, they've got to look. These were going crazy money. I think you've got to give it. What do you reckon? I reckon 6 months. Okay. See, the problem is there's a lot of emotion in this. Can I explain this to you? There's a lot of emotion because a lot of dealers, a lot of people, they get scared. They get scared. They think, oh, I can't get it. Oh, I'll never get it. Oh. But what they got to do is they got to realize if you take the emotion out of it, the market we're going through some turbulence. We've got World War III brewing. John S. $2. Loved your series, Baby Steps of Watch Collecting. Thank you so much, John. Thank you. Thank you so much. Archie's boss. It's a boring looking watch. Thank you, Archie's boss. No, I think it's a great watch. I love the Explorer. I actually want to buy one myself. I don't care. See, I'm more flexible. I would say I'd like a 39 mil. I don't give a fuck. Big hands, small hands. That's irrelevant to me.
But you've got the Milgauss. Why would you want one of those instead? Or as well
I want
as?
one as additional. I don't
As well
sell
as.
because my first Rolex was a 1016. I want a homage to my first Rolex I loved.
Green room. Would you get an Explorer one green room instead of your Oyster Perpetual? Sorry.
He loves his Oysters. The 36 mil Explorer isn't going to cut it. He loves that blue dial. Green room is a man of class. Do you understand?
True.
Archie,
yes.
Listen, man, that watch is. I haven't worn it in like a week and a half, man. I don't want to look at it. It's cursed. It's miserable. I should not have bought it in the first place.
The Pine Barren.
And I need to sell it.
Someone will take it off your hands for a good price.
Well, he wants his money back. He doesn't want to lose anything. Okay.
Yeah.
He bought it at a good price. See, that stuff hasn't really fallen that much. That stuff, I can't see that.
No, that's right.
Arch bought a Flightmaster this week. That's the Omega Flightmaster. I want to put a collection of fun, durable, eccentric, late 60s, early 70s watches. Any watches come to mind? Best movement of the era besides the Valjoux 7.2? Yes. The Flightmaster uses an 861 Omega movement. No, not the Flightmaster. It's a manual wind.
Oh.
Omega Flightmaster. That's the GMT and chronograph. They're fucking ugly, Mike. Mike, the reason you probably can't remember it is they are fucking ugly. They're the ugliest. These were one of the most complicated watches of all time.
I just think of classic movements.
Yeah. Yeah, no, have a look at this, Mikey. Look at these. These are the Flightmasters. Look at them. See, they're fucking ugly. This is speaking of ugly. Hello, IREX guy.
I've got some raccoons that are going to come on the live.
You got some bad news or good news? What's the news?
I've got some good news. I've got a raccoon down there. I'm about to throw some food to the raccoon, and he's going to eat.
Let's have a look.
Okay, let me go get some food, and we're going to throw it to the raccoon.
Nice.
Let me get some of my Mount Gay right here.
Man, you got a beautiful house, man. Is this your fucking backyard? Fuck me, Dad. How rich are you? How rich are you?
Let me get my.
What sort of patio is this? What sort of patio? That's an expensive patio.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get the raccoon food. Here we go. I'll be right back.
Shy. Look at this. This guy's not as poor as you think. My God! What sort of back garden is that?
What should I feed the raccoon? What should I feed him?
Archie, how come you don't have a nice house like that?
He does. It's just not on the side of a hill.
Well, we got a small block. So I'm in a city, but it's pretty amazing.
You're out in the country on the side of a hill.
You live in the mountains.
Look at this, guys. This is gonna be funny. Sorry about the
what do raccoons eat?
That's the beauty of a raccoon.
Pine Barren. I got a few suggestions. You know, the other thing I would add if I were you, Pine Barren. Let me just bring this up. I would also, if you want to collect eccentric watches, Omega Speedmeister Mark II. That's what I'd do. I reckon the Mark IIs.
The cushion shape one.
Well, the Mark II, that's a Mark III. The Mark II, Speedmaster Mark II, they reissued it.
Orange hands. Wanted to get.
I thought they were funky as I love them. I love the Mark IIs.
That's the original Mark II. That's a
the
good
one
watch.
with the. Yeah, I think that's a very, very, very cool watch. We got let's see the raccoons. What's that?
some more cheese snacks. Check this out.
Okay, cheese snacks.
Check this out. Hey, raccoons, yo, what's up? What's up? There he is. Hey, I got some cheese snacks for you. Look at that. There he goes. He's eating it. You see him? Do I have the camera?
They're fat raccoons. Look at that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing? This is ArchieLuxury. Say hi to ArchieLuxury. Can you super chat?
Is that Timothy Goes to School?
Can you super chat?
Are they friendly? Can you touch these raccoons or what are they like?
No.
There'll be some more coming here soon, and I've got a fox.
What,
too.
the raccoons are vicious?
Yeah, they're mean and vicious and nasty, and I've got a fox.
What do they do to you?
They just sit there and eat my food because I don't use a garbage disposal.
Up is what they can do.
They can.
But by feeding him, you're guaranteed he's going to be back forever.
Oh, he's always
here. Yeah, sales $5. Do some cat videos, Arch. You too can have a house like that. Thank you, Sirocco. Sales. They're actually, they look very cute. They're like little possums, aren't they?
No, I used to keep rabbits, and raccoons can rip through a rabbit cage. You know, the steel cages that rabbits have.
Chicken wire. It's called chicken wire.
Well, no, it's thicker than chicken wire. It's their little 1/4-inch square holes.
But are they friendly? Are raccoons friendly or not? They look
if
I've
raised
got
from
air fried hot dogs coming.
If they're raised from a puppy and raised in like as a pet, they can be friendly, but they still have their wild tendencies and can
like
be
if you
very
go down and
mean.
touch one, what would he do if you touched
To
him?
bite
Oh,
your
he
hand.
would bite you and
rabies.
scratch you and try to fucking kill you.
What? But if you
had
went down, he'd run away. They'd run away.
Yeah,
wouldn't
no,
they?
they'd run away first. But if you had one in a cage and you stuck your hand in there, you wouldn't have a hand left.
Hey, where's
The
your
Pine
raccoon
Barren
family? Go get him. Hey, there he goes. Hey, come back, come back.
But if you walk around the yard, they won't come out and bite you. They'll hide, won't they?
No, they're non-aggressive.
The only thing though is raccoons and nocturnal animals generally, if you see them during the day, you got to worry about rabies because most animals,
how many story houses? That's a big chimney you got there. What the fuck is? It's a bit dirty. Have you thought about gurning your house? Get a gurney, pressure cleaner, clean those eaves. They look a bit moldy. What's going on?
I got to get some more super chats to do that. It'll take a while.
You fucking got a mansion. What sort of mansion? Where is this? What state is this in? This is fucking beautiful. I want a house on a hill with a big porch and raccoons.
And a fox. We got foxes.
And a fucking, you got an A8, don't you? You got an Audi A8?
Oh, no, I got a Jetta.
You got skunks too, right?
Oh, yeah, we've got skunks. We got possums. We got
skunks. The skunks don't do that smell until you piss them off, don't they?
Yeah, no, they're yeah.
I mean, they stink in general, but yeah, if you piss them off or you come at them, they'll turn their butt up on you, and then you're hating life for weeks on end.
How do you mean hating life? What do you mean by that?
You gotta take a bath.
You get sprayed by a fucking skunk, you're hating life for weeks. Okay, you're gonna be stinking so bad. It is that bad, and times.
What does it smell like?
Worse than you could ever imagine.
What is that, Mike?
Oh, he's back. He's back. Hey, Mr. Raccoon, where's your raccoon? Oh, that's his wife. Hey, raccoon wife, how are you doing? This is ArchieLuxury live stream. ArchieLuxury corporate. Can you hear him? She's like, no. She's like, see, that's a different raccoon. I've got about 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Well, they're friendly.
Family.
Yeah, just wait till
no, they're not. They're friendly as long as you're throwing food at them down there. Get them up on the porch next to you, and you're trying to catch them or something.
Well, that's why I've got those down here. See those? They can't crawl. They can't climb up. I've got.
Why
those,
do you? Oh, will they try and climb up otherwise?
They'll try to climb the post, but they can't. They can't get up. Squirrels can't get up because I've got those saucer-shaped things that'll prevent them from climbing up.
Raccoons have opposed thumbs. They have opposed fingers, so they have like full hands. They can grab things that normal things can't, and they are vicious, and they have claws, and they can shred and kill. And we used to have I grew up on a chicken
the
farm.
Pine Barren $5 collection advice was interrupted by Gus and his pet raccoon.
Sorry.
How about another couple recommendations? Pine Barren, I will get you some more recommendations. JBIDX $5. Next, Irix guy can leave out a bowl of Prestone for the rest. What's
No.
Prestone?
No.
That's antifreeze coolant for your car. That'll kill them like it'll kill your dog.
No, why would you want to kill any animal? They're beautiful. I think they're beautiful. And what
They're
I don't
beautiful till
understand.
they start.
Yeah,
like,
but why do you want to
making
touch
nests
them?
in
Why do
your
you want to
attic.
grab them? Leave them alone. They're wild animals. Valletta Bear Putin, $2.
Well, like throwing food
Ask
over your porch.
Mike
you're
the Snake
guaranteeing
about
them.
the time he snitched on his supplier.
Yeah, 25 years ago, and I never snitched on anybody. Fuck, shut up.
I don't know why you say that, Valletta Bear. That's just nasty. Let me just say something to you. Those animals look fucking beautiful. Why would you hurt them? Aren't they beautiful raccoons? Why would you? Why do you think? I'm just gonna do a Google search. I'm gonna do a Google search. You can tell me what you think, okay?
Hey, Archie, while you do that, I'm going to go get some more raccoon food. I'll be right back.
Raccoons friendly, okay?
I want you to think
Raccoons?
about my theory about Irix guy that you guys laughed about.
Raccoons can be aggressive and might bite anyone, including family, pets, strangers, and other animals. Adult raccoons, if not domesticated, can become aggressive as young as 6 months old. Some raccoons can be curious and friendly with people. Other raccoons may be skittish and flee when approached. Do raccoons like to be pets? Raccoons can be loving and sweet pets, but require a great deal of work and maintenance as they are still wild animals. They are not the kind of domestic pets you can leave alone for very long. When they get bored, your house can be destroyed in your absence. What does that mean?
It means they will
Watch this.
shred and tear up anything and everything. They'll eat the foam off your.
Is that healthy? Have you actually? What to feed raccoons? I'm going to do a Google search. What to feed?
They'll eat anything.
But what are you supposed to feed them for health? Raccoons. What to
don't.
feed raccoons? I'm getting some
Meat,
advice for
bread,
you.
proper diet.
Crayfish. The preferred
Crayfish,
raccoon
anything,
diet.
seafood, but you don't want to feed them.
Crayfish, frogs, fish,
you don't want to egg them
snails,
on.
and clams. They also enjoy insect, eggs, fruit, vegetable, nuts, and even dead animals.
They'll
Watch
eat
this.
anything. They will eat anything. They're like goats.
Raccoons, y'all come back now. Y'all hear me?
How did you afford this place?
Y'all hear me?
Remember my theory about Irix guy?
Yeah. I don't think
Remember how I said he was independently wealthy and he only did the channel for kicks? Remember that?
Yeah. I mean, seriously, that doesn't look like a cheap house, does it, Doc?
No.
What do you think? Doc,
It's not just the house. It's not just the house. You have to look at the grounds that the house is on.
Is that cheap? What do you think, Doc? Tell me your honest opinion. Those are $1 million views.
The grounds are well groomed, and I don't think Irix guy did it.
Actually, I did. I'm a gardener. Stay tuned for the videos.
Okay.
Yes, I think he's also full of shit because I haven't seen any videos he's done on gardening. All I see is these stupid hot dog frying videos.
Hey, now these raccoons love my air fried hot dogs.
Isn't it funny that the raccoons look fat?
Yeah,
His
they love
raccoons. They look chubby, don't they, Doc?
Isn't it funny? His house is 3 levels.
I think it's 4 levels, Doc. He's got a basement as well.
Ah, you might be right.
You got a basement as well, Irix guy?
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
This is not a cheap house. Look at the wooden deck.
He's on the top of a hill. You can tell.
Look at
It's
the deck.
bright.
How big is your?
Oh, but it needs maintenance. What are you doing?
That's nothing.
I know, but
Raccoons. I throw
come
y'all
on,
some
you want to
bread.
do the maintenance on it?
A little bit
Yeah.
of sanding, a little bit of painting.
Thomas G, €5. Archie, check out on YouTube raccoon cotton candy. This is like money at gas station. Man, you should make videos on how I became a millionaire. What is it like to be a multi-millionaire? And what does several $1 million get you in the Midwest these days? That's what.
Or
you
is
should
he
do
just
videos
house
on.
sitting?
Judah.
No, he's not house sitting. This is his house.
Is that a Pelagos?
No, it's the Chuda Black Bay 58. in
Oh,
May.
Is this
okay.
really your house? Can you go into your studio now?
I can.
How fucking rich is he, Doc? What do you think? This is not. I reckon this is like a $4 or $5 million house, Doc.
My theory was he was just doing his channel for kicks.
Yeah, he rented the house for a few hours so he could make the show.
Flexing.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see a neighbor at all. Where's his neighbor?
Instagram. Oh, yeah, he had neighbors. Then he went and bought
No,
their
I think
property.
I just saw a
Doc.
neighbor. I
He
think I
went and
just saw
bought
a
their.
neighbor's house, and when you swung to the right, I think I saw the edge of a neighbor's house. Oh, maybe
No,
not.
that's.
Nope. I
Fuck.
saw.
Look at that
I
fireplace.
hallucinated.
Double
I
fireplace. That's not
hallucinated.
cheap, Doc. Do you understand?
It's not cheap to be isolated from your neighbors, no matter where you live. So
Instagram wristwatch holic $2. Thoughts on the Grand Seiko SBGK 015? Pull it up, Arch! For $2.
I know that's what I was actually thinking. $2.
For $2.
Maybe you can pull it up for a second.
SBG, what was it? SBG
K 015.
doesn't make sense, that number. SBGK SB.
Maybe it's an O
GK
instead of a 0.
No, that's the numbering system.
It's a Grand Seiko.
No. It's you got the numbers. The number doesn't come up. What am I supposed to do, Sunshine? For $2?
SBG.
Oh, you put the letter O. You got to put the number O. There you go.
No, I had the.
You tried both.
I tried
you
both.
did? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you tried both.
It's not going to bring it up. I don't know. Pull it up, Arch. Here we go. Carlos Snow White Pantera, $1.
Ooh,
Thank you.
that's a tease right there.
Yeah,
Pantera.
it's getting old.
Now I got to tell you, RX guy, man, what exactly?
What do
You
you
need
do?
security screens there, or you got staff that keep the people off.
I just got the raccoons.
Yeah,
And
the
the
raccoons
birds.
like secretly bring in money. They've got some stash.
The best
apparently.
diet. Let me just tell you this: the best diet for raccoons. A raccoon will certainly eat food from a bowl, but is much better.
Hucked off your porch.
Are raccoons friendly or not? What do you think?
No.
They make a type sound.
That doesn't sound good. mean-
Thomas
I
G, €5.
Are you
Archie
saying,
pulled up raccoon cotton candy on YouTube? It's
not
just a few
Weezard
seconds.
raccoon. The Weezard raccoon. That would be. I can't do that sound.
That's a lot like Plastic Wizard there.
Yeah. Raccoons can be one of the most vicious, nasty, most damaging animals there that exists. Like close to skunks as well. But they're right up there with badgers. I mean, if you piss a raccoon off, you are in big trouble if you got one on you.
There's a photograph of an apartment in New York City, where there's a raccoon hand coming out of the I guess it's out of the light fixture at the ceiling. It really looks freaky. Really looks
Pull it up,
freaky. It's just
Arch.
the hand coming out.
SBGK015. SBGK 015.
Maybe there's a
No,
space between the letters and the numbers.
No. This is a Grand Seiko number.
I don't know. Oh, he says pull it up from Google. From Bobby Google.
See what it says. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I love this. This is the Grand Seiko Peacock struts again and more. Look at that. I actually think it's beautiful. Oh, 3 hours ago it came out. Fuck, look at that. I love
look
it.
at the
Tiffany.
dial on that. Wow.
It's
It's
beautiful.
another
I like it.
Tiffany dial, huh?
Yeah,
No,
just
but
what the world needed.
the waffle.
Like we
Just-
don't have enough.
Birminghard. How are you, Birminghard?
Good, Arch. How are you?
We've had ups and downs, you know.
Not IRIX guy good, but
No, not. I mean,
okay.
IRIX guy good. I mean, that's wealth, isn't it?
For the record.
When he's cooking and making those videos, he's doing it from the servants' quarters.
I tell you what, he's
Something
so
tells me-
raccoons won't.
something
They
tells
won't
me
come and
not.
approach you if you're on the deck. They won't come out and approach you, but will they?
If
Oh
you
yeah,
get
they
a
will.
super chat,
If a raccoon
I-
approaches you, you run because it's
Archie,
got
there might be a
rabies.
What?
If a raccoon approaches you, you run because it's got rabies. Okay?
When you say that?
No.
Because they don't approach people. And if they do, they've got fucking rabies, especially if it's during the day.
No, they'll
Because they're nocturnal animals, and if they're out during the day, there's a good chance they have rabies and they're out of their minds. And if they approach you during the day, there's a good chance they have rabies. And if you get within 3 feet of you, they'll just fucking go at you. And next thing you know, you get a scratch on you, and then you're going in for rabies treatment.
What happens if you get
And,
rabies? Then that's very fucking awful, isn't
Oh,
it?
you will
Yeah, it can
die if you
kill you.
don't go for a very, very painful series of shot injections,
Why is it painful?
because they're giant shots that I think they stick right in the middle of your belly.
Mike, I don't need
what
to
I've
hear
heard.
that, Mike.
I was bitten by a gopher when I was a kid, and the gopher did not have rabies, thankfully.
Yeah. Well,
Brown G Force $5. IRIX looks like he's eaten his fair share of raccoons.
yes, sir.
Tastes like chicken.
Ken Fresno, Arch, pull up. There's a YouTube video, Raccoon Whisperer. Pull it up, Arch. Pull it up. It's hard because if I pull it up, I get strikes, so I can't really do that. I'm afraid. I used
The raccoon
to, but,
whisperer.
My
you know.
my parents actually had a raccoon as a pet for a while.
And what happened?
It ended up either running away or being eaten by something. I don't know. It was like an indoor outdoor pet. But people used to have them as pets. You're not in a lot of states you can't do it anymore. But they were a bit of a pain.
Novelty.
Well, it would just because their hands or their little paws,
he
like
doing?
it could like
What's this
it could
dude?
like open up cabinets and knock
Yeah,
down
they have
dishes and
opposed,
stuff.
they have opposed thumbs.
Yeah, it was like an annoying cat.
Yeah, but they can also rip apart rabbit cages. I mean, they're vicious and strong, and
Here we go. We got a super chat. Vladimir Putin, $2. Mike got rabies when he got bit by his Pantera.
yeah.
Vladimir.
I got to tell you,
Avatar.
hey, what other 70s watches for our good friend the Pine Baron? 70s watches.
What
I
brand?
said any brand, Speedmaster Mark II.
Pine Barren's got a little bit of money. He needs to get a 4-digit Daytona.
No, that's expensive, Doc.
Of course it is. He can afford that. You just ask what to get. That's what you want to get.
You could get like Hoyer Carreras. I think are interesting. There's some like 1970s that look pretty classic.
They're actually going up in price. It's hard to get one. I think they're around 20 now.
Hoyer Carrera?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm
70s
thinking of something
chronographs?
else. I'm thinking of the chronographs.
Wow.
No,
That's
I
what
think-
you meant, though, right? You meant the chronographs, right?
Yeah, but I think they're closer to like 5,000. The ones I'm
Yeah. I mean, I've always wanted a Monaco. I still will get one someday.
Oh, definitely. Monaco's an amazing watch.
That's for sure on the list.
Tell me this. What's going on in your world, Birminghard? Give me some gossip, please. What's happening? Everything
I don't-
okay? Saving money, Dave Ramsey. Tell me.
Yeah, I'm still just staying on the plan. No difference. Dave Ramsey's predicting for the American housing market that it'll slow, but it's not going to crash. It'll just there won't be as much growth.
Dave Ramsey's
That's
proudly
he's-
saying that crypto crap. Told you to stay away from that crypto.
Yeah, I haven't heard him spiking the football on that one too much, but he's he wasn't a real big proponent of it, I don't think. I'm just staying the course.
Crypto crap,
Yeah.
you know.
So the long game is the only game right now.
I'm trying
That's
to
the only game left.
put some I'm putting some money aside to buy more
Speaking
stock.
of, here we go. We got.
Speaking of
Now,
rabies,
you know what, Marky?
Speaking of trash pandas,
Bear said to me that I actually owe him a favor for letting you on. Like every time I let you on, Bear said he still doesn't love you, but he says, you know, I let you have that guy on because he said to me, please, Paul, do me a favor, don't ever have Giro Pow on again.
see, I
And I
think
said, oh, okay, I thought you opened up. He goes, you're joking, Paul. He says, I let you have that dog trainer and that degenerate lawyer on. And he said, Paul, you need to, Giro Powell is not allowed. That's what he said to me.
Well,
So
listen,
it actually cost me brownie points to allow you on.
I
You know
think I'm
this?
gonna listen. Eventually I'm gonna win him over because I'm kind of charming. And
Zhao Wei, $3. What watches were hot in the 70s? I can tell you, small quartz watches were hot. That's what people wanted. Small quartz. The
34.
size of watches, they were like 30. Some men's watches were 30 mils. My dad, I remember in the 90s, he got a Seamaster and he used to shower with it. And I said, Dad, I don't think that's waterproof. He goes, it's an Omega Seamaster. It's a master of the seas. A bit of shower water is not going to hurt it. Sure enough, 20 years later, it was fucked.
Super chat. You got a couple more.
Zhao Wei. Vladimir Putin, $2. Remember the good old days when this was your show? I'm happy to have punters on. And Maldives, £1.80. I've always liked the Universal Geneve Tri-Compacts, Eric Clapton. Yeah, Universal Geneve is a brand I've never really liked.
Never even
Like
heard of them.
Gerard Perregay. They're kind of like Gerard Perregay, except less cooler.
Doc BBW, how the heck are you? We're finally on together.
I know. Hey, you're wearing your Tiffany shirt there too, huh?
Yeah, Tiffany shirt, but a complete shitter for.
Hey, do you have any advice on raccoon training?
Yeah, I do. Make sure you're vaccinated against rabies prior.
Is it that serious?
Exactly.
Rabies is
You know what I got?
rabies is 100% fatal if you contract.
I've got an
Is it?
onion. I've got an onion, and I'm about to slice it up, and we're about to see like 5 or 6 raccoons, y'all.
We saw that. Congratulations on your onion. Why do you think Bear doesn't like me? I think I'm starting to like him a little bit. So I don't understand why he doesn't like me. I'm pretty charming. Maybe I can fix this. What do you think?
I think so.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try. I'm charming.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a charming guy. I'm gonna try and like him. I mean, so far so good. Did he get the upside down, backwards, left-handed GMT yet?
He's working on
I don't
it,
think
believe
so.
you
that
me.
I've seen.
Yeah. Well, then so am I. I mean, I think he's a little worried that I'm going to get it first, and I don't know which of us is going to get it first. But he said it was waiting for him to pick up at the AD, and he doesn't have it yet. So I don't know. Hopefully, he and I will make it up. I feel like maybe he has a strange, attraction to me. I'm not really sure, but we'll work it out.
I've pretty much given up on my my root beer dreams.
Mike, you
why?
can't give up so quickly.
The CHN, it's achievable.
I'm starting to realize that maybe the root beer isn't the watch to be really pining for.
Which one then?
I'm not sure.
He's going for a Royal Oak now.
No, not a Royal Oak. It'd probably be that Vacheron Overseas blue 3-hander that I've always really loved.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
That's attainable if you have the money.
Yeah, well, it's more money.
Hard to get
but,
it from a AD though.
I just want to hear.
Well, no, I think they're discontinued, or they may or may not be. But I just think at the like wishing and wanting something that's like got a 0.00001% chance of happening, instead of maybe just being realistic and saving up for something that's realistic, is a better approach. And,
you got a better chance of getting the root beer, Mikey. What do you reckon?
Well, if I want to pay gray, yeah.
Just start, start romancing the AD. 2 or 3 of them. You're a charm. You're a nice guy. Get in there and tell them, look, I really want me a CHNR. One of these days I'm going to do it. Like, I'm here. I got some Starbucks. What do you say? Now, sooner or later, someone take pity on you and give you a CHNR.
Hopefully. I went and met the first AD in San Francisco a few weeks back. And I'm planning to make another trip back to the city sometime here soon.
I feel like that one's obtainable, Mikey. It's like a difficult one, but it's not completely impossible either. You just got to stick with it.
I would love to have it because I don't have any gold. I'm not a gold guy, and yellow gold is just like no. But Rolex's Ever Rose is muted and kind of copper colored, and it just is subtle enough for me to like.
The nice thing is the root beer is not the one people are asking for.
Valletta Bear Putin, $2. What time do you return Mike to the nut? Valletta Bear. We love the snake. The snake is one of the greatest guys. I love him. I got to be honest with you. Coming to America, I was hoping to see Mike the snake. That's my number one priority. See Mike and Bear and Marky. I'd love to catch up with you. You know that?
Let's do it. Doc, you're after nothing more than 4 and 5 digit, molested Daytonas, but the normal world really is looking for the CHNR. It's kind of in demand, but I feel like it's obtainable.
My thought is that most people are asking for root beer if they want the two-tone. They want the root. I mean, not the root beer. Sorry, they want the bluesy more often.
Well, they're both. The bluesy's beautiful, but that CHNR, it's all of the GMTs are really, really tough to get. So it is a hard one.
Yeah, but, that's the thing.
I'll be back in 1 minute, guys. I'll be back.
Off for a pish. But really,
part of the reason I want the root beer is because the GMT is the only one out of my little 4 Rolex meal deal that I'm missing. Yeah. And out of all of the GMTs, that's the one that I want. If you were to like lay all the GMTs out, that's the one I'd pick out of. You got Batgirl, you got Batman, you got Pepsi, you got Black on Black. But no, the root beer is the one that I would choose out of the GMTs, and so that's by default the one that I.
But listen, you're not asking for the toughest ones. The toughest ones are the Pepsi and the Meteorite.
Yeah, of course.
So you're asking for something that I feel like if you stay on that, you're going to get it. Don't give up. You just got to be prepared to wait a year or 2 and agitate a little bit. But
sure.
Now I'm going
to stay on it. I'm going to continue making trips to the AD.
Yeah.
I've got to be vigilant and keep my funds together so that, because I don't want to get caught with my pants down. And
well, that happens. A lot of guys agitate for watch, then it comes along and they're like, get me the next time. I'm not ready now.
Exactly.
And then the AD's like, okay,
that ain't gonna happen with me. I'm gonna be down there in 2 hours. You know,
that's what you need. That's what you need. Now, I'd like to know if Irik's guy is throwing garbage off the roof of the double wide there, just like in Ozark.
I am.
to attract wildlife. How you doing, Eric? How you doing, Eric? How you doing, Eric Sky? How's the entrepreneurship going on your end?
It's going great, man. Good to hear you, Mark. No, I'm about to have some raccoons on video. Check out what I'm doing right now for them. Look at this.
Now, I feel
And he's
like
about to have some raccoon barbecue pretty
that's
soon.
what I was going to say. In Eric Sky's world, we eat them.
There you go. You start with the onions, and then as soon as they run in, you get them on the pan too. Then you got raccoon barbecue right there.
Got a raccoon in the barbecue.
Doc BBW, you sound exactly like the barbecue guy on House of Cards. I don't know if you know that. What you do.
You know, I haven't yet watched House of Cards. Maybe I need to watch it.
It's time. Now that the Me Too movement has taken a small hit with the Johnny Depp thing, I feel like who's peeing? Who's peeing?
So what about Ozark? What do you think about that? The final.
That's one of the raccoons
I'm gonna guess
peeing right
I'm gonna
now.
guess. I'm gonna guess Rancher.
The Rancher is
Classic Rancher.
Oh, I didn't see the rancher had snuck in.
Rancher.
House of Cards didn't have Johnny Depp. House of
Why is
Cards
he?
had
He's
Kevin
gone.
Spacey.
He was here and gone. I didn't even know he was here. Ozark is like one of the best shows ever on Netflix. Really, really good.
Wait a minute. Who of us has the capability of bringing somebody into the show?
Archie. It was Archie, probably here and gone.
Mike.
Best show on Netflix is a show called Lilyhammer.
You know, I really tried in the first season. It looks very, very good. Steven Van Zandt, but like I just never got past the first season.
Oh, it gets better. The second and third seasons just get better and better and better.
I might have to. He's a great actor.
Yeah, and it just gets better and better. It just builds and builds and man, and did you know that like 2/3 of Norway tunes in every time that show's aired? Like,
yeah, but that's all like 27 of them.
Yeah, exactly. I know. But still, it is an absolutely wonderful show. It's kind of got the charm and comedy of Monk, but with titties and swearing.
What are you doing watching Netflix or whatever it is when you're supposed to be writing books?
I am writing books. I am writing a book, but every once in a while I got to like chill out and do something stupid like watch Squid Games. But yeah, I'm in the middle. I'm about halfway done a new book. Can't tell
Which
you
one are you on now? Book 3?
I can't. Oh yeah, it's numero trace, book 3. I got the 4th one percolating in the back of my head too, but they don't want to talk about that till we get this one out. So
is this is like a fictional romance novel, or is it like another? Like
yes, it's the story. It's the story of your love life.
Oh, I got the title for you for the romance one. It's Dog Meets Dog. How about that?
Well, yeah. Well, no. Anyway, yeah. Working on number 3. Let dogs be dogs. And then there's The Art of Training Your Dog. This one here. Buy it for the dog lover in your life. Available wherever books are sold, electronically or otherwise. And then there's a new one coming that I think is kind of exciting. But
Are we allowed to know the title?
I don't even know the title. You know, here's the funny thing, guys. You write a book and the title is like the last thing that emerges, not the first thing, the last thing.
And someone else comes up with it.
You know what? That is what has happened. And Let Dogs Be Dogs. The editor came up with. We did not. The Art of Training Your Dog. That was our desire. That was us. We'll see about the next one. Mike the Snake has taken off for parts unknown. Maybe Norway.
I want to see the romance novel Dogs Meet Dogs. That's going to be good.
Well, you know, we've all got our little weird perversions, Doc.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
I know, but I know yours has got nothing to do with dogs. It has to do with very petite Vietnamese women.
Well,
you know,
I'm gonna say, yeah, hopefully they don't have anything to do with dogs, but okay.
Mark, did you Let Dogs Be Dogs? Did you write that with the Monks of New Skeet?
Yeah,
wow.
Yes,
that's cool.
I write. I'm co-author with the Monks of New Skeet these days on dog books. We got a super chat, guys. Thomas G.
Raccoon's back.
Oh, shh.
Cook it up. Thomas G says, Mark, would you recommend me getting a pink pug? I never quite heard of a pink one, so you know.
They're pink when you skin them, just before you fry them.
That's terrible. Al says, Mark, I sold nearly 50 of your books in my lifetime. Well, that's excellent. I should put you on commission, Al. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Here he is.
I really want to do a cookbook, but I think Eric's guy's got me beat.
The pink pugs.
What dog you got cooking? That's the title of that one. What dog you got cooking?
Yeah.
The pink pugs are like over $10,000.
Hey, Raccoon, you're good. It's
Really?
ArchieLuxury.
It's like a super rare like color.
We got another super chat. Ken Fresno says, fried raccoon, baked raccoon, sauteed raccoon, raccoon and brochette, which is a raccoon en croûte, stuffed raccoon, deep fried raccoon. That's about it.
You know, when they did Forrest Gump, originally it was going to be raccoon, and then they said, no, we got to go with shrimp. Raccoon's a little crazy. And they switched it to shrimp. The rest is history.
There he goes. He's going back in.
Bubba Gump Raccoon Company just did not have the same ring.
Didn't have the same ring.
Same ring.
They couldn't figure out how to bring a boat into it. It just wasn't working.
ABC says I lost weight. That's mighty. I'm not sure that's true, but
I think the beard makes it appear as if you've lost weight, though.
Exactly. I grew the beard more to appeal to Bear Clooney more than anything else. He's used to a bunch of hairy men in the army.
Get super chats, Arch.
Hey guys, we had some.
Oh,
super
that's right.
chats.
I'm so sorry.
Ken Fresno $5. Fried raccoon, baked raccoon, salted raccoon, salted raccoon in broccoli, stuffed raccoon, deep fried raccoon. That's about it.
There's
Thomas G, €2. Mark, would you recommend me getting a pink plug?
Yes.
Pink pug. Yes, that's a. Those dogs are fucking flawed. They got many genetic problems. Get one if you want to be broke. That's the equivalent of buying a Maserati. That's the canine equivalent of buying a Maserati. Let me say this to you.
They're basically the Pluto of the dog world, if you will.
He's coming. Look, he's coming up here on the. There he goes. Hey, you're on ArchieLuxury.
To you.
Don't forget the super chat.
I don't like
He's
pets
standing up.
you can't eat.
Well,
you know that.
Our guy, yes.
I don't like pets you can't eat. It's a WOG thing. I don't like pets you can't. I mean, seriously, what the fuck? These raccoons, I think these could be dangerous. I'll be honest with you, RX guy. I don't know if you should stop feeding them or keep feeding them. Can you imagine if you stop feeding them, then they get really aggressive? Where's the food? Where's the food?
Well, you just said something racist, but frankly, in the United States, we don't really know what that word means.
It's Italians. I'm allowed to use the term because I am from Eastern European background and we were discriminated. Let me tell you this. I'll tell you about discrimination.
Like Serbians?
You guys don't have the only layer of misery. We were discriminated against. They didn't like us. They stole our fucking design. They stole our fucking design.
They still don't like it.
The best, let me tell you something. The best of Italian design.
Yes.
Are you into Italian design, Mark?
Like Maserati and Gucci.
Let me show you something, right? This is beyond beautiful, okay? This is just beyond.
I thought you like French
absolutely.
Louis Vuitton.
What about Ducati?
Look at this. What do you think of this? Tell me what you think of this, guys. What do you think of this?
Looks very small. Looks like it's going to get run over.
What do you think? Yes, no, maybe. What do you think?
Little Alfa Romeo.
Stupidest train.
Little 1950s. Look at this. Look at the little engine.
Little Lotus engine.
What do you think? It's actually a baritone design. Baritone Giulietta.
That is beautiful.
No, it's not beautiful, Mike. This is fucking art. This is
pure
automotive art. Look at this.
That is just
absolutely.
Does it have a carburetor?
Yes, it does. 1955.
And I don't like it. I don't like carburetors.
The fuel injection didn't come out until it actually came out then, but it wasn't. That's just a beautiful. I love the two-tone, Mike. What do you think of two-tone?
It's as tasteful as it gets, and the interior too. The two-tone interior. Everything about that car is flawless.
What about posi? Does it have posi traction?
Okay, let's look at some
probably
Germans.
Not. But
this is one of my. I love these.
What was the car? The Lamborghini? No, the
Mercedes. Look at this Mercedes Cabriolet. These were fucking expensive. This here's another Alpha. What do you think of this one? This is actually more. This is 80s. Look at this, Mike.
I'm looking. I can see the interior. What's the outside look like? Nah. That looks like a Mercedes.
No. This was this proper. This is the carry on from the Spider. This
Oh
is the
yeah,
last.
I had one of these.
You had one of those? They were
Yeah,
so cool,
I
man.
had a Spider. It was nothing but problems.
Archie,
It's
did you
Italian car. What do you want?
Kept blowing head gaskets.
Ah,
Other than that, it was a great
Mike
car.
over here. Archie, did you let the rancher in? Was the rancher here with us?
No.
Oh,
The rancher, I've been told to keep an eye on. The rancher gets very disrespectful. I've been told to boot him when he gets disrespectful. You know?
Somebody came in and did a live stream, a literal stream, and then disappeared while you were pishing.
Oh.
Mm.
I was just hanging some washing up because otherwise, if I don't hang the washing out, it doesn't dry, and then they get angry at me because it's a long story.
You were doing laundry in the middle of your own live stream?
No,
Is
I
that
had to hang the washing up because it's breezy. I want to get this out,
Why
so I'm
don't
trying
you-
to cut the power bill. Look, I gotta cut my costs. Let me explain it to you, okay?
Why
When
don't
things were
why
good.
don't you go make the beds and clean the refrigerator in the middle of your live stream right now?
Let me say this to you.
Super chat.
Pavel, $10. Arch, world record car auction this week, 143 million for a 1955 Mercedes SLR. They were actually amazing cars. Absolutely, positively beautiful. They are beyond beautiful. Do you understand? There is beautiful, and then there is Mercedes-Benz beautiful. You understand? And the thing is, I never understood you. Your parents had a Mercedes, but you never really were into Mercedes-Benzes. That's what pisses me off with you. That's what I hate about this shtick with you, Marky. You don't even remember what Mercedes-Benz your dad. You said your dad had Mercedes-Benzes. Well, what the fuck did he have? You told me.
My dad used to go to Stuttgart, buy them right from the factory, and then put them on a boat and bring them over here after driving them all over the Autobahn in Europe. He had a bunch of them, and I don't really know which ones. My mom has one still to this day, but my grandparents always had Buicks, as you may recall.
Yeah,
Archie, a friend of mine had one of those Alfa Romeo Spiders, but with the boat tail.
Yes.
Are you familiar with that? It's the spider.
That's the early. The boat tail was the. Look at this. Is the Mercedes SLR.
Oh, that's the coolest Mercedes ever made. Just about.
Alpha boat. I love that. Those boat tails. They are extremely. That's the earlier ones. Look at that. The fucking boat tail. Absolutely. Yeah. I would. What can you? They're expensive now.
Oh yeah, and far and few between.
I love Alphas. I've always loved Alfa Romeos. I love them. I love a nice Alpha. The fucking. I honestly, I gotta be. Look at the front of that. That's just fucking sex on wheels. The Italians. I tell you honestly, the best design in the world, Italian or French. I'm not the French cars never really did a lot. Oh, look at this in the blue. Look at that in the blue. By the way, I forgot to tell you, I've named my car, Mikey.
Yeah, you told you, but you never.
I was too embarrassed. No one super chatted for me to tell you. I'll tell you because Marky's here, my feminist side. He's gonna back me up.
Is your car a girl?
Well, let me say this to you, okay?
Mm.
Okay, I think it's a boy.
Transgender.
Because women can be very, very nasty.
Is it circumcised? Did you cut a little bit off the tailpipe?
Let me just say this.
How does your car identify that?
You'll understand. So I've actually named my vehicle, by the way. I just want to let you know I have actually named my vehicles because I think it's always healthy to have a relationship with always healthy to have a relationship with innate objects. Okay?
Inanimate, like shoes, for example. Inanimate, not innate, inanimate.
And I think that's a very healthy sign, okay?
Is that right? Well, what have you done to that tailpipe? Have you violated that car in any way?
Here we go. Look at this. So this car here, his name is, I'm going to tell you the name of the car.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we're planting an Easter egg. For years to come, people will know what I've named the car.
Blue balls.
His name is Little Boy Blue.
Because he needed the money. Little boy blue, he needed the money.
Little boy blue.
Let's get a picture of it.
And look at that. Look at that.
Get a
I like
link.
the murdered. I like the murdered out grill. That's sick.
Get a
Is
link in
blue
Aviator.
BLEW?
Yes. Get a
No,
link.
BLEU. It's
Get a
French.
link in Aviator. Let's
Little boy blue. This is
Yeah,
his
it's not
name.
W.
Little boy blue.
Man, that
And,
is stylish looking, Arch. I gotta say, man, the black wheels and the murder. The whole car's murdered out. That thing is sick.
Why is it called murdered out? Can you explain that?
Murdered out just refers to every piece of chrome thing that could be chrome.
Super chat.
Blacked out.
Yeah. Every
So-
piece of chrome is blacked out.
Everything,
Super chat.
shiny wheels.
Arch
your
Maldives, £1.80. Arch, check PayPal. I will do that. And look at the back of the car. You can see the city. Look at that, the city.
Is
That's
that car paid for? That's what I want to know.
Of course, it's not paid for. It's on a lease, a fleece. Okay,
So you
It's a
don't really
fleece.
own
You
it.
know,
So you don't own it. You're borrowing
I
it.
put a substantial deposit in because they
That's
wouldn't
what-
go. They weren't going to finance it otherwise.
How many people have
okay?
put a substantial deposit on you, but they still don't own you? You're borrowing that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much there. Archie 5 collection from upcoming Philips option.
How much in
That's
the PayPal?
from- He sent me a substantial donation, 50
Nice.
US. Thank you
Well
so much
done.
there.
Well done, Maldives.
Thank you. Maldives.
Maldives.
Look, I got to tell you, Little
Mm.
Boy Blue is his name.
Ah,
Okay.
it's a nice
Now,
name.
he's actually in the garage sleeping with a cover on him.
Have you clay barred
Okay.
him?
I actually no need to, but I
Is he
do.
ceramic?
I
Is he
will be.
ceramic coated.
No, I don't believe in that. I like to feel paint. I like to touch paint.
So it's a
I like-
long-term painted rental.
Speaking of no paint, Archie, look at this. This
Here we
is
go,
the
look at-
new Our Skies Adventure Channel studio that's not painted yet.
Looks great.
Wow.
Is that a
What
double
happened to-
wide, or how wide is that? Double or single with a bump out?
It's probably about a half and a half. It's but it's wired with Cat 8. Wow,
You are joking, aren't
Category 8
you?
network cable. No,
Yeah,
this is
Have
my
you-
studio.
That's some
What
nice
happened to the
spackle
old
right there.
studio?
What's that?
What
Repossessed.
happened to the old studio?
It's repossessed.
Yeah, repossessed.
You moved to. This is your new house.
No, this is my new studio. See, I've got Category 8 network cables because it's up to 40 gigabits per second.
Ooh.
How high is the ceiling?
Where are you going to keep the
It's-
raccoon?
I think
The
it's like 12
Arch guy has 1 gigabyte per subscriber in terms of upload speed.
I do.
Well done, sir. Well
I got to
done.
tell
Hey,
you guys,
let's
what
have
do
a
you
look
think
at
there?
Lincoln.
That's the blue. What do you think of
Show
the
the
blue?
Lincoln
there?
Aviator.
That is a beautiful blue.
I love that blue.
Lincoln Aviator.
Yeah, that is a beautiful blue.
Show us the Lincoln Aviator.
And all
Look at
murdered
that.
out
It's
like
the
that,
rear
man.
there.
It's just sick,
Murdered,
Arch.
yeah, I like and I like the red calipers. Do you like the
How
red
many
calipers?
horsepower?
Yeah,
Yeah.
How many
murder
horse-
the
It's
calipers are-
250 horses.
I've got 400 in my Lincoln. You got 250. I'll leave you pissing at the house. Oh, there's your dinner. I like that better. 250. That's like a little three banger.
It's a four-cylinder engine. Four-cylinder.
250 will get you going just fine.
You can run faster than
That's enough.
Mikey.
That's
You can
enough.
run faster than that.
Nah, 250 is respectable, man.
Is it zero
Yeah.
to zero to 60 in like 19 seconds?
No, that thing will do 0 to 60 in about 5.5 seconds.
Yeah, you're right. It's also got launch mode, Mikey. BMWs have launch mode.
Yeah, my car does too. Yeah.
I don't
No,
use that.
and
but,
my
you know.
car's got 400 stock, and stock it does 0 to 60 in 4.6. So if you figure, it's take 150 horsepower off. If you add a second to the 0 to 60 speed, it's probably 5.5.
Maldives,
6
thank you so
That's
much.
still-
I'm actually,
that's
you know what I
fast.
decided to do with my son is I've actually got to start taking him out. I think when I was taking him out overnight, things were getting better. I need to put more time and money into him. I think
Good,
that's the
Arch.
key.
Well, I hope that works out.
Well, what other things can I do, Mikey?
Not much.
What can I do?
Yeah,
My car is 5.4 seconds. I don't know if you're any faster than that or slower.
Ooh, that's pretty damn good. That is fucking good for a brick. That's like a barnyard. He's driving a barnyard.
Got a lot of
CB, the new Pope Mobile, Little Boy Blue. Oh, there's Arix guy. Look at this. What's he doing?
Cooking up a nice.
Oh, is that raccoon food or what is that?
Well, this is for me, man. There'll be some fat left over though.
Cooking up a possum.
Do they eat the fat?
They'll eat anything.
They eat anything, man.
Yeah, they're scavengers.
They'll drink that light.
Are they friendly animals or not really?
No.
Well, these are kind of cool because I talked to them and I'm like, you got to be quiet. This is Archibald Chesterfield III. You got to respect our pontiff. And, they're pretty cool with that. They don't super chat, though. That's the only problem.
What sort of meat is this? Can I ask you what sort of meat this is?
It's budget steak. It's a sirloin.
Oh, fuck.
But it's on cast iron grate.
Why do you eat budget steak? I hate that. You know what I mean?
Man, you don't have
sirloin's fine.
Is that sirloin? He said it's budget steak. It's chuck steak.
No, it's not chuck. It's sirloin.
Ribeye or
you can't.
Oh, sirloin. There's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that?
It's good. I mean,
is it top sirloin? Is it top
sirloin? Top sirloin.
Then it's not budget steak. It's right up there. It's like 2 rungs under a ribeye, but it still ranks. It's all right.
What's
almost tastes as good as roadkill?
New York strip.
So do you put the lid on or you leave the lid off? Tell me this.
Well, I sear them a little bit and then I kind of take them off the flame. I use cast iron, so it's really hot. And then I take them off the flame and put them to the side and I put my hickory chips in there.
It looks so amazing. How can the food look so fucking awful when you finished with it? Can I ask you that?
Well, that's part of the adventure. You got to know. You gotta know, as you would say. Let's look at this hickory dock.
You're supposed to put them in water first, aren't you?
Yes.
You can, and a lot of people usually I soak them, but I forgot because I started drinking, and I was just like, forget about it. So I just drop them in there.
Is that a sacred bracelet? What are you wearing there, Eric's guy?
He's wearing a tuna.
A tuna.
All right. Well,
tuna. It's a tuna. And start the timer. Irix guy, start the timer so you can time how long the steak has been on the grill.
Almost a Rolex. I think Tudor's the next Rolex and Rolex the next Patek.
I agree. No, I agree with you. And I think I like this and I like the Tudor Black Bay Chrono. I've enjoyed it, the reverse Panda.
Yeah, I have the Panda and I like it also.
Do you find it to be not as legible because of the white?
Yeah, nah. I mean, it's certainly more legible than the Rolex Panda, which I also have.
Oh, I like that one.
I'm not so much a fan of the 58, but I am absolutely in love with my Pelagos.
Pelagos is nice.
I have
different strokes for different folks.
The Pelagos, I think, is the finest pure tool watch on the market today in its price range.
And mine is quartz accurate. I can set it and just wear it, put it on the counter, put it on the morning, wear it without winding it, and check it.
There's
3
raccoon.
Weeks later.
Hey, raccoon!
And it's off.
Don't give me rabies.
2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, during the day, man. Nocturnal animals during the day, you should really be wary of, man, because they.
Look, can you see them? Can you see them?
Listen, who wants to super chat some money for Irix guy to get bitten? Live on the Archie Luxury Show. I mean, I feel like that's worth some money.
Where are they? Where can you see them? I can't see them.
And do you see them in the trees?
The rabies,
you got to get closer. You got to get closer to him. We can't see him.
For $20, Irix guy will rub honey on his nipples and lay down in the middle of all that brush.
Hey, raccoon, come on over. We're super chatting. He went away.
So you think that's a worry, Mike, that they're up in the daytime?
Well, raccoons are both day and night. But real nocturnal animals like skunks and possums and porcupines and raccoons.
Vermin. They're all vermin.
But if you see them during the day, and if you see them acting weird, walking in circles or seeming disoriented,
stay away from them.
They absolutely have rabies, and they are weirded out by sounds, and so if you make noise, they can just turn on you and come and attack you. They call it hydrophobia because they're afraid of water, once they get rabies.
Oh,
And it's a weird disease, but it's horrible, and it's 100% lethal. So,
100%.
Gentlemen, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my phone down over here, and I'm going to walk away. That way they don't hear me. And see, he's over there in the bushes. So I'm going to put my phone down, and then I'll
Just
bait the.
leave him alone. I
No, I'm
reckon
not
leave
going
him
to. I
alone.
want him on your show. I want him
Hold
on
on, we have
your
a
guest.
$20 pledge if Mike will, if Eric's guy will pet him.
No, see, there he is over there. No joke. He's sitting right there. Let me put the phone down, and I'll walk away, and I'm going to go upstairs. I got some onions, and I'm going to put those onions down here. I'll drop them off the upper deck, and you'll see them fall. And hopefully, this raccoon, he's like, hey man, hurry up, get out of there.
I'm throwing a 6-pack and 17 garbage bags off the roof. Not so much for the raccoon, because that's how we dispose of refuse.
Tell me if I got a good camera angle, y'all. Let me get a rock here, and
We feed the wild pigs, the coons, the skunks. We just throw it all off the roof, and then the next day it's all gone. That's how we go.
That's how we
like
go,
a big
man.
cruise ship. It's like a cruise ship. We just throw everything out. We wait till we get to sea, then we turn the tap on and let all that sewage go out.
Archie, when you try and sound like a bogan, you merely sound like you're from you're from the south side of Brisbane.
Oh, thank you.
Why is
thank
that?
You. Thank
Can you see the ground? Let's see. I'll take it out here closer.
Are you going to throw it into the grass? We can't really see the grass.
I'm going to put it right here so I can see. Can you see the grass yet? See the raccoons over there. Hey, man, I'm going to put my phone down, and you can just don't give my phone rabies, okay?
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to go on mute. I'm going to go upstairs and throw refuse over the.
Okay.
By refuse, he means dinner.
Do you get a bit worried with the food Oryx guy cooks? What do you think?
No, steak.
I feel like if you live in
air fried hot dogs. I mean,
if you live in Alabama, you have a very strong constitution. You know, you've been fed garbage scraps since you were 5 years old. He'd be fine. He's probably raised on, like expired Schlitz beer.
What's wrong with expired beer? Can I ask you that?
Schlitz. I say no more. Those of us from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania will understand.
It's very interesting. I really do enjoy the RX guy on the stream. He is a very interesting character.
One of a kind.
Brings a country.
Oh, where's he gone? What happened? It fell out.
Uh-oh. The raccoon got it.
Well, you're on your own now. Now you got to do a show.
Here he is. He's back. What happened, RX guy?
I dropped my phone. Let me set it down, make sure we still got cell reception, and I'll walk away.
Yeah, no, we can see. We got reception. We can see you.
Okay, let me get it optimally positioned.
It's gotta be lower.
So
it's got to be lower.
Yeah, it's got to be lower. Let me put a shotgun shell in front of it. There's a shotgun shell right there.
There you go.
Okay, there we
that
go.
shotgun shell was used on my last girlfriend because and you see that pile of dirt over there? Well, now you know.
And I'm going to put a piece of onion right in front of this phone so it'll come up and try to get close and personal with this phone. Don't let me block the camera here. I'm putting rocks in front of it. I'm putting rocks in front of the camera. Let me get a big rock. Hold on.
I would
We're going to do this right.
You can air fry a hot dog. It would kind of charbroil it. Would be good. I think that'd be fine.
Now, is that blocking the camera?
No, a little.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little.
You're good though. You're good.
Good there. Make sure that onion hits right there. It's good.
Archie,
I'm going to put an onion right here.
Put the onion to your left.
Yeah.
Where do you want
it? To your left.
Right foot. By your right foot. Behind your right foot.
No, by your left foot. No, your left foot.
Tell me this
Simon
foot right here.
Simon didn't say.
Yeah, that's there.
Okay, I'm going to step away.
You can't see it.
And we're going to let
the camera.
Well,
put your left foot
I made
down, right foot up. Do the hokey pokey. Archie, do you have Five Guys hamburgers in Brisbane?
We have what, sorry?
Do you have Five Guys?
No, I got asked that. We got that in Sydney, but not in Brisbane. That's like a discount burger place.
No, it's not discount. You're thinking of, In-N-Out Burger is the discount one. Five Guys is kind of like upscale, and I'm going to go there tonight, I think.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to take Satan's
Five
Kitchen.
Guys. Is it good? Is it good food?
Oh, my God. It's That's excellent. For who's got a better burger?
In-N-Out does a better burger.
In-N-Out is good, but In-N-Out is a little closer to like McDonald's, kind.
I don't like McDonald's.
Super chat.
Here we go. MX5 NC $3. Loving the Hick stream, boys. Learning a lot. Thank
It's
you.
like the
MX5 NC. I love the NC. That's my favorite MX5, by the way. I think that's the most beautiful shape they did.
Triple O Burgers in Vancouver.
When's he going to start throwing those onions over? When's he going to
Already
throw
About
them?
to. I'm going up to get them right now.
Okay.
Hey, and y'all may be able to hear me from the upper deck because it's only about 30 feet away.
Yeah.
We hear
So
you.
I've got my earbud on.
We hear you just fine.
This plan's really coming together.
Hey Archie, I'm gonna get going along.
No
I've got
worries.
stuff to do.
Hey,
it's
look
been
after your
fun.
bike.
Yep.
Look
yep.
after the bike. Love it.
And
How's the oil? Have you done an oil change yet on it?
I did when the other day when I had my suspension adjusted. I just got a new rear tire yesterday, and the bike is ready for the road. So
Beautiful. Just be always suit up. Remember that. Always suit
yeah,
up. Okay,
that's
Mike.
for
See
sure.
you later, Mikey. We
All
love
right.
you.
Thanks, Arch. Love everybody. Bye.
Where's the doc? Doc BBW, are you still on?
Yeah, Doc's on.
Is he? We should wake him up. Make him
I'm
work.
just
for it.
muted.
All right. Glad to see you there. Glad to see you here. I'm gonna have to go pretty soon because Five Guys won't stay open forever. A lot of hate for Five Guys in the comments.
What sort of burger are you going to get? Steak? What sort are you going to get in?
You know, they basically just have hamburgers, cheeseburgers, bacon burgers, double, single, triple, but they have like this giant variety of toppings that you can get, all included, including like legitimate caramelized onions and I don't know what else.
Is that like Burger King?
No. They're like
upmarket.
It's
an upmarket Burger King.
There you go.
I'm on the upper deck, gentlemen. Watch this. There's going to be some onions fly down in front of that
Super
camera.
chat.
It's a purple onion too, so it's going to be stinky. Here we go.
Super
Come on,
chat.
raccoons. Come on.
Super chat. Super chat. Come on.
Maldives, £1.80. Five Guys versus Shake Shack.
Never been to Shake Shack. What is it? I mean,
Shake.
Never heard.
I'd take Shake Shack over.
Here he
Five
comes.
Guys.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
It's
Watch out.
better than Five Guys. Not as good as In-N-Out, in my opinion.
But see, In-N-Out is like very, very, very good for the price, but it's a low price. I don't see anything over there.
He's coming.
I like In-N-Out. In-N-Out's the cheapest food you can get in Las Vegas, and still it's good. So I like In-N-Out, but
can you take off the IRIX guys?
No,
channel?
I can't.
No, he can't do that. That's Irish guy doing that.
It's okay. Just see if this raccoon is.
I don't see anything. I don't. Why are you people talking about it? There's nothing there.
He's in the woods. He's about 20 feet away.
I don't even see the onion.
You can see the onion. It's on the, there.
Just watch. I'll be quiet.
Right.
Y'all can talk. I just can't talk. Just watch and watch the raccoon.
He's coming.
Oh,
he's coming.
This is amazing.
Yeah. Y'all want to see an animal? Here's a freaking animal right here. Here's an animal. Why is it so interesting? You should see an animal. Look, here's a wild beast right there. Look, can you see her?
Yes.
There's one right there. She'll do whatever I tell her to. Unlike a raccoon.
I'm gonna throw some cheese down there.
I tell her to lay. I don't have to feed mine cheese. I just tell her to lay your ass down. She'll just do it. Tell that raccoon to like dance.
We're gonna get it.
My dog just lay down. German Shepherd's smells a lot better than a raccoon too. Y'all got the wrong pet.
Is your dog doing pretty good, Mark?
Oh yeah, she's right here, except for you can't see her because we super chat because we're looking at a rock right now. Super
CB, $10. This is how history is made on the Archie channel.
I know Archie is just like Steve Irwin. He's gonna get stung right in the heart by like a raccoon tail. Does Australia love Steve Irwin the way America does?
He's a bit cheesy.
They won't let him rest in peace. They keep digging him up here.
I've been to his theme park. He's got a wildlife reserve.
Can you buy like a stingray keychain or anything cool?
Right.
Do you know when I was in Australia, I purchased a kangaroo sack coin purse. You know what I'm talking about? It was a coin purse made out of a kangaroo nutsack.
Oh, he's fallen out again. The raccoon's taken the phone away.
Here.
Hey, we've lost. We got Birmingham. We got Doc. Who else did we lose? We seem to be going through the.
guy, but Mike had to leave.
Mike had to leave. That's okay. That's okay.
ABC left a while ago.
ABC. Yeah, ABC, man. I love him. He was so cool.
He had to go to bed.
No, that's okay. That's okay. He's cool. I love ABC. Guys, I don't know what's going on. Is this world we live in?
Might be time to end the show. You might have petered out.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, guys. I love you so much. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you, Marky, for coming on. Don't tell Bear I said thank you because he gets a bit funny.
Well, I'll never tell him, but I believe there's some sexual tension between us.
Guys, I'll be back tomorrow. Jake Brooks,
$5.
$5. Just don't tell your friends you had 5 guys.
I'm proud of it, guys. It's Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to all of you.
Okay, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. See you later, guys. Hey, Birmingham, that was a good show. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I was really looking forward to seeing that trash panda come out and gobble up the red onions.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh well.
Ah, you can only try your best, man.
Yeah.
I bet the
I
raccoon
tell you
is
what.
going to town on it right now.
Oh yeah.
Since we're off air.
Crypto stuff, people have lost money in the crypto. It's hurting the watch market. A lot of people.
Yeah.
It's the true enthusiasts who stay put, you know.
That's right.
I'm glad I love vintage. Can't imagine otherwise.
No, vintage is cool.
I couldn't do the dealer thing.
No. Who wants to kiss ass stuff? That's just awful.
I'm a pain in real life, so I don't think